What's up, guys? This is the first video of Gold Dreams Begins. As you can notice, I'm not English, I'm from Brazil, and that might be a little bit funny for you guys because my accent it's a little different, and probably my pronunciation sometimes might be mistaken, even the words that I say. But I'm here to present you with the first video of the series, and uh, as I said before on the topic, some of you guys were retiring before 18 years old because you couldn't get an offer from a club. So I put these players initially in a club, especially the ones in not so hot market like Colombia, Australia, Romania, and India. But they are all playing for clubs in their countries, so I believe this is not gonna make a huge difference. So let's just start. I'm gonna always do in this order here to present you guys. This video is gonna be really quick because I'm gonna show all the attributes and the information regarding your player, but there's not much history behind these players, or so it's gonna be really quick, this video. Let's begin with Andrew McGowan, Scottish player. He chose to be his main attributes to be heading, concentration, and strength, but he came also with a good natural fitness status. He's gonna be a defender, so basically he needs to be to have a good heading, a good tackling, and a good marking. So he needs to develop this skill. What else? Has good physical attributes. Let's see his information. He's seen as a promising centre back. He was born in Forfar, Scotland. I have no idea where this is. I believe it's between Edinburgh and somewhere else up in north, because that's the only city I know in Scotland. His agent Derek Boyle. Let's see if he has good players. He has decent players but not good players, playing for decent teams but not good teams as well. Let's see what else. The club's interest in his football are Bradford City, Coventry, Crystal Palace, Oldham, Celtic, that's a good one, West Bromwich. But this doesn't matter, he's going to one of these clubs because of course there might be another teams doing offers for him, because this is the first day of the save, so everything can change. So this is Andrew McGowan. Let's go to Callaghan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I put him in a team of Australia. I don't know if it's a good team or not, but it's playing the first division of the country. I believe it's a good team in Australia, but I don't know it. Let's see his attributes. He chose to be his main attributes: tackling, bravery, and natural fitness. He's a stripper, which it's a bit odd because I don't know if teams, especially computer intelligence, plays with strippers, but let's see. Probably he develops and become a central defender, but he already has good mental attributes and good physical attributes for a player with 15 years old. Let's see, he was born in Canberra. For those who doesn't know, this is the capital of Australia. His agent Mark Ball has good players playing for good teams, great teams actually: Leverkusen, Huddersfield, Celtic, Burnley, and a bunch of Australian teams. Let's see his contract, but it doesn't matter, and there are not any interested clubs in him. That's Callaghan. Now we're gonna go to Chris Earl, Swedish guy, Swedish attacking midfielder. He has crossing, flair, and acceleration as his main attributes. As we can see, he already has a main rolling dirty, but this can change over the years. He needs to develop his mental attributes a lot, and also his physical attributes like strength or natural fitness, but he's 15 years old. He's gonna do okay, I believe. He was born in Umeå, Sweden. I have no idea where this is. If you could say it would be great for us to know. He has a not so good agent with only Swedish players. Maybe you know them, I don't. And there are some clubs interested in his football. Big clubs, I would say: Bayern, Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, and West Bromwich. And that's Chris Earl, probably moving to a great club already. Let's go to David Tobias. Has Czech player. He's a striker. Finishing, positioning, and acceleration are his main attributes. He's seen as a promising striker. He was born in Bolzani. I don't know how to pronounce this. His agent is Peter Valenta, another poor agent with a lot of Czech players. What else? 3 great clubs interested in his football: Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester City. Let's hope he moves to one of these clubs, not Arsenal. And that's David Tobias. Let's move to Jairo, Colombian player, Colombian defender, who has dribbling, decisions, and acceleration as main attributes. He also was born here with a good pace, which is very good for a defender, and probably he's gonna turn into a wing back. He's a Colombian player born in Bogota, the capital. Also, I put him in a initial club because he was retiring in my tests. I put him in Alianza Petrolera. He has another average agent with a lot of Colombian players playing for average teams. That's Jairo, our Colombian player. Let's see where he goes. Another Australian, Jason Price, playing for Central Coast Mariners, another Australian team playing for the first division. He chose technique, determination, and natural fitness, but he's a natural physical monster here, but not a technical player, even though his main attribute here is technique. But he's 16 years old. Let's see where it leads. He was born also in Canberra. Another average agent, but that might change over the years. Let's see if he has some. No. So that's Jason Price. Now let's go to Jay White, the only English in the save. He's a defender, so he has a good marking attribute, bravery, and good pace. we hope these skills here could develop as soon as possible. He's seen as a promising center back. He was born in Middlesbrough, England, and his agent is Colin Hallett, another average agent with average players. Some teams are interested in his football: Birmingham, Blackburn, Bournemouth, Newport, Arsenal, and Aston Villa. Good teams, average teams, and a small team here. No, I'm joking. And that's Jay White. Let's see where he goes. Koki, the Bulgarian player, Bulgarian striker with good finishing attributes, good positioning, and excellent agility. Let's see where he was born. He was born in Stendil. I hope the guy knows where this is because I have no idea. His agent Dimitar Ivanov, another average agent. I don't know none of these players. And interested in his football are Dunav, Botev Plovdiv, Chernomor, Lokomotiv Plovdiv, and Manchester United. The only one I know here, but it might be interested for him to start in his country. He's a good player. He's a good player for 16 years old. He's one of the best players I've seen in this save. Now we're going for our Israeli player, Nir Mikov, our wing back. He has good crossing, good work rate, and good pace, and also excellent physical attributes. What else? He's seen as a promising fullback. He was born in Ashdod. Israel. His agent Moshe Malki. Whoa, who is this guy? Eren Zahavi. He's expensive, mate. And the other are average players. Let's see if he has already some interested clubs. No, but in my tests he always moved to a great club, so let's believe this is gonna happen here again. Arinder Glide, Path Blazer, attacking midfielder. He has good crossing, work rate, and natural fitness. He also came with good corners attributes. Let's see what else. He was born in New Delhi, India, and his agent has some English, Spanish, so it's a mix, but it's an Indian agent. I also put him in a club because he was retiring in like a year because he couldn't get an offer. Let's see the club I put him in. It plays the first division of India. Kerala. So that's its Path Blazer. Now let's go to Razvan, a Romanian player. I put him in FC Voluntari. Sounds like a Italian club. It plays the first division. He's a defensive midfielder with good tackling, good positioning, and good stamina, but the other attributes are really low, so he has to develop it quicker than the others. But still, he's 16 years old. He was born in Filiati, Romania. It was randomly chosen, and his agent is an average agent, but he has a lot of clients. And that's it. That's Razvan. Now let's move to Thomas Clarkson, our Welsh player. Midfielder, good passing, good leadership and good natural fitness. He also have he also has a good first touch, tackling and marking, and also is a fast player. It seems like he's a promising midfielder. He was born in Llangefni, I don't know how to pronounce this, and his agent is Ashley Osborne, which is the agent of Gareth Bale. So we hope you have the same career or even better than Bale. Now let's move to another Romanian, Titi. I put him in a club or first division club called Concordia Siajna, so he doesn't retire in the beginning. He has good dribbling, good flair and good pace. As a attacking midfielder, those are good attributes, but he has to develop the others, especially technically. He was born in Constanta, Romania, and his agent is Paul Gania, an average agent with a lot of clients as well. No interested in his football yet. Now let's move to Javier Alden. Sounds like Spanish name, but he's Norwegian. Excellent attributes for a 15 years old guy. Finishing, positioning and pace for a striker, excellent. Also has dribbling, first touch, heading. This is gonna be a good striker. He was born in Elverum, Norway, and his agent is a regional agent with decent players, average players playing for average teams. And the interest in his football, my god, Real Madrid already. Maybe because of his name, Javier Alden, I don't know. Also Start and a bunch of Norwegian teams. That's Javier Alden. And the last one, Zephyrmite, the Dutch player. Midfielder, good technique, good determination, and also terrific agility and pace attributes, but he has to develop the other ones as soon as possible. He was born in Rotterdam, which is a great city to visit. His agent is a regional agent with poor players, but let's see. Oh my god, Arsenal, Manchester United, Tottenham, Chelsea, Wolfsburg and Hamburg. This is the player with the greatest teams interested in him. So if he moves to any of these clubs, it's gonna be a great start for his career. So that's it, guys. I hope you could see your player, and we will see again in 3 years, 1st July 2019. Cheers, guys.